How you doing out there? Love them knives. Got the Killage from Tepe Designs. Tepe Designs, Killage. The Killage here. What's the Killage? I don't know, Sergeant. What's the casualties? Well, the Killage rate was, I don't know, K-I-L-I-J. The Killage. I didn't look it up. I probably should have, because it probably means something actually significant. Here we go. This is Sean's design. He's a California guy, done a bunch of different knives. Tepe Designs, done a bunch for Tucson Knives, and done the Hornet for himself through that Kickstarter crowdfunding program. And this will be a Kickstarter program knife as well. So in November of 2019, you'll be able to go onto Kickstarter.com, find this project, and buy into it if you want. And enough people do that. You know, it's kind of like a mass drop thing, really. Enough people sign up, they're going to produce it, and then you'll be able to get it. So there you go. And usually the price is, like, for the people who crowdfund it through Kickstarter, they get a lot less, a lot lower price than people who will buy it after it's out of production if they make extra units, etc., for general public sales. So keep that in mind as well. And I don't know the pricing on these. I don't even know if this is the actual final iteration of this knife, if they're going to make any more modifications. They might. I mean, they've got months to do so. So I probably have a couple of ideas. If you can look front to back, of course, the carbon fiber. I'd like them to extend some carbon fiber inlay cues on the back just to kind of balance the design here. Don't think you can really run this like that on this unless you made this into a liner lock, which you could do, but you know, that would be a big change. The pocket clip is another thing that hung up for me, and I think that collar on that pocket clip needs to be modified, because the pocket clip on his other knives, let's slam them together here. On his other knife, like the Hornet, this is the Hornet. This was a Kickstarter project. This got funded, and I bought one of these after they came out of that. But there you go, ceramic ball, really nice. And this one works great. That one goes in and out of my pocket. Plus, I got, not only that, I got the titanium one. And this is an Böhler N690 titanium one, but it wasn't terribly expensive either. But it's just that nice medium size and good looking knife. I really think the design is wonderful. But you know, Sean did the Shockwave, and this is a number 9. Look at that. These are numbered. These are M390, okay? Titanium frame lock. This is the Shockwave TS134 from Tucson Knives. Oh, probably the favorite thing he's done, you know, as far as I'm concerned. It's my favorite Tucson knife right here. And it's not a big knife, but it's really cool. I had Blades We Love get into this, and now I've goobered it all up with my hands. So if I Windexed it, it'd really pop, but I've been carrying it around. And oh yeah, that TS128 Dynamo. This was S90V. I just got this back from Outpost 76, who did some cutting with it, and I don't know what the test results are. But I know that it Rockwelled really well within that S90V sweet spot range. So I know that it's got a good hard Rockwell number on it, and I'll be interested in seeing what he did as far as cutting performance. But look at the edge he put back on there. It's just wicked. Oh, and the Vortex. This is like my new favorite front flipper for sure. M390 front flipper. It's also a numbered knife, and you know, you can use the discs and stuff to kick it open either way. I'm sorry I'm just taking you down this road, but I just want you to understand. I mean, the guy's talented, okay? Look at all these knives he's done. I mean, this isn't his first rodeo. So I just thought, wow, okay, if you like a swept blade, you don't want a huge knife, you want something very carryable, and the ergos are really good. Pass-through is easy right here. To disengage, lockup is 20-25% on this. No blade play, no lock rock. Pretty reasonable action. It doesn't like hydraulically drop all the way, but might be a little tighter than I might have set the pivot. I'm going to disassemble this so we'll be able to take a look at the inside, and then I'm going to reset the pivot on this. But got a hardened steel insert over travel stop on the inside, some weight relieving as well on the inside, and we'll see more of that when we get into it. Whether he modifies the pocket clip or maybe balances with some other carbon fiber on the other side, I don't know. You'll have to check that out, but I will give you the link to his Instagram site, which is where he prefers to be contacted. So right on his Instagram page, there's a button right in the middle that says message. Just click on that, send him a message. He responds. That's how he sells these Hornet knives, including my G10 one. That's how you contact him if you want to buy a knife. This one's in D2. The titanium was in N690. So really cool. Like these. These are very, very attractive. Great designs. Very talented guy. Not a real big knife, by the way. Barely 8 inches if it's all that, you know. And not quite a 3.5-inch blade either. 3.35, 3.4 maybe, and about 86 millimeters. Overall, not quite 8 inches, but let's just call it that. It's within a 1/16 and just a skosh over a 20 centimeters. So it's a little bit shorter than a Paramilitary 2 in both respects of course, the handle and the blade. Blade not much shorter than a Paramilitary 2. And you've got a choil here up front. They machined this flipper tab, okay? So you've got some jimping on it, but also it's nice and smooth, and they machined out the inside of it. No lock rock blade play, it's centered. That's a stainless Damascus here. It's not Damasteel brand, but it's a Damascus steel, okay? And it's really attractive. What the pricing on that will be in, in addition to the standard steel blade, that will be a CPM S35 VN blade, okay? I don't know. So you'll have to check with him on that. Comes in a nice zipper pouch. Let's get all the relatives out of here. It's not a reunion, boys. Okay, get them out of here. But it's pretty lightweight. What do you think? About 4.5 ounces? And what do you think? 4.5 ounces. There you go. 128 grams. So not bad. Not bad. Very carryable. Back spacers, blue. Titanium with a, opening for a lanyard. Pocket clip is blue, anodized. So yeah, this one was hanging up on my pocket, so maybe he'll make a modification to that. That ball, if you look at the way that's set up in there, is different than what he did on the Hornet. That Hornet, that one works easier. There's no real collar around that ball there. There is underneath in there, and I think that's what's catching. And I don't know why necessarily, but it is, okay? So that's my bitch and moan. And then, of course, throw some carbon fiber on the back to kind of balance. And that would be it for me. Otherwise, I think it's a great design. It's real carryable, not big, not small, just right in that sweet spot zone, like so many nice EDC knives are. Good balance here. And if you like this kind of a swept blade design, yes. And let's see if it's, oh yeah, okay. All right, yes, it's sharp too. Yes, it is. Really nice fit and finish. Really good work here. I mean, that's seamless right there. Now you can't even catch that with your nail. Nothing. Wow. I like it. Ergos are good, you know. It's not a 5-inch handle, so it's not like a Paramilitary 2 where you got a lot of extra room, but I've got enough. I've got enough. And reverse grip works as well, too. Yes, it does. So pocket clip is no more than a pocket clip is. It's not a hot spot. Now, the way it hits my hand, it's not a hot spot. So that's good as well. You like that stainless Damascus? You know, for the right price, I think I'd do that because, you know, it's dressy with that carbon fiber. You know, that's it looks like a shred, doesn't it? So that's interesting. You've seen the shred with the copper in it as well. That might be cool. That might be cool as well, too, come to think of it. Shred with copper, but shred it is right now. And so that makes it classy, and I think that Damascus, stainless Damascus, I better not call it Damasteel. Stainless Damascus is a beautiful pattern there. Nicely done. All right. So what do you think? You get, oh, like I said, zipper pouch. Hey, you didn't see because I didn't open it up before. Here you go. The Kilij, K-I-L-I-J. And his signatorial on there. And then he sent me some extra pieces, parts. So that's nice. There's ceramic bearings, obviously, is the way they've rolled on this. And obviously this is magnetic, so those are not titanium screws. But nice pouch, and you can smell the leather on here. Absolutely. Should have smell-o-vision. But yeah, you can smell that. And you know what? I'm going to disassemble this puppy here so we can take a look on the inside. But I'll be interested in you guys telling me what you think about this design. It flows. I mean, here you're not seeing the back of the blade. It's going into the bolster down here all the way to the tip. And you know what? I think they're using, or he's using, yeah, I mean, he's using about all you can use on that handle. So that's a good thing too. And you know, the detent is appropriate. It's not a killer detent, thank God. I would say upper 4s maybe, so like so many others. Okay, yes, I can gravity flip this out. Let me do that, see. That's not real easy, is it? So 4.7, 4.8 on my detent scale. Can I fail it? Yes, I can. Just a lazy flip. We'll open it like that. You just gentle pull. But if you're real timid, yeah, you can kick it out without. Nice. Ceramic bearings. Feels good. Should we take it apart? Let's do so. Okay, it looks like we've got number 6s here and number 8 on the pivot. So you know what? Let me see where the pivot screw is, and then we'll take that side open. Wow, okay. No thread locker on that. That was easy. Okay. So I'm thinking this screw probably goes through the pocket clip and maybe even into the backspace, so we'll see how long this screw is. Not all that long. No, it must just go into the scale. That's it. And here's one. Got that? Okay. So we should be able to take this apart. Without much trouble. And it looks like it is falling apart. There we go. Pull this up. Oh, yeah, this goes all the way through. Okay, so that's how they connect it up, huh? Plus, it gives it a locator for this, for the backspacer. Oh, okay. Yeah, and there's, okay, so I was, okay. Here's what I was doing there. Ah. Oh, lost. Yeah, okay, so both of these have that kind of deal going on here. Okay. And let's pull this. Looks clean. Looks good. Don't see a D-shaped pivot. There's the detent track and everything. So that looks pretty good. Okay. Checking this out. Oh, it will unscrew from both sides, won't it? Okay. And then we've got some washers. This is a set of them. So they did put two washers together on this, on each side. Interesting that they would do that. But these are prototypes, so there may be some reason specifically they did that on these. We could put the whole thing back together. Maybe reset the pivot. Tightness there, and nice ceramic bearings. They look good. Throw the blade on here. And let's do our ceramic bearings on this side. You know what? I'm going to slide that one washer off and put it right here. In fact, they were both covering that at the time, so no harm, no foul in that regard. There we go. Slap it together. And we got our push down in place. Yes, we do. Don't want to over tighten. There's where our pocket clip goes, and then here's where our in-betweener, and it doesn't matter which way you feed this through. Either way is fine. You just got to make sure you line it up first. Come on. Line it up. There you go. And take you through here. There you go. Let's put a pocket clip back on. Sits right up into that milled area there. So it's not going to move, especially once the screw gets put back down on it. Let's guide it in. it looks centered. I guess I never really talked about this blade. You see the top of the blade? It's crowned, right? Nice. Really smooth. There you go. Drop. Yeah, it's a little easier on the drop. Now, yeah. What a handsome little devil. And the stainless Damascus brother here. Cool. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much. It was fun to take it apart, put it back together. It came apart real easy, went back together real easy. And yeah, I like it. There's a couple of things that I would like to see changed. And other than that, looks good to go. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. The Tepe Designs Kill Edge. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.